Tell me why I just not got to this after like a month. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dante here, back with another Future Visions video. I know I'm doing this on the same day that I'm doing my market watch, so everything is crazy. So we're gonna finish this off, black and purple. We're just gonna finish this off. So let's get right into it. I know it's been so long. Let's get right into it. Goromon, Digitama. Opponent's turn, this Digimon has blocker, gains plus 1000 DP. I think this is good for big black blockers. I think, with the legacy support and EXO2, with the Andromon giving it plus 2k on your opponent's turn, this giving it 3k, it getting a blocker. I think that's good. Good card for them. Fantastic card for them. So let's go right on down to the black Digimon. We got Berrymon, vanilla, does nothing. Now we have a Duromon. Now, Duromon says, on play, by trashing one card with anybody in its trait, draw 2 cards. Not bad. It's really not bad. Like, giving draw power to this deck and giving another Duromon is actually very, very good. No inheritable though. So you might debate on which Duromon you want to play. Tapermon. This Tapermon is black and it has, it digivolves from a black or red. Nice. And this Digimon has an inheritable. It says if this Digimon has 2 or more colors, it gets plus 1000 DP. Good for, your War Greymon type of, no, not War Greymon. Yeah, Black War Greymon type of decks. Any black or red type of deck you want to throw in, or any branch of them. Grizzlymon's a vanilla. It is a 1 cost to Digivolve, so that's actually going to be a little relevant for some people. Now, we got Monochrome on here. Monochrome is a blocker. It is a red-black blocker. If it attacks, you lose 3 memory. So it looks like when it comes to the dual color blockers, they're making it a little steeper to losing 3 memory instead of 2 because it is more splashable. So be wary of that. Digivolves for 2 from red or black, but when you're attacking with it, you lose 3 memory. Now, Raptordramon. So Raptordramon only has an inheritable. It says end of attack if the Digimon has Alphamon in his name, delete one of your opponent with a play cost of 5 or less. That gets rid of a lot of all level 3s and half the level 4s. So not bad at all, especially for an inheritable. It's not bad. It does its job. Loader Leomon is just a vanilla. This is the black Loader Leomon. I think the other one was a blue Loader Leomon, if I'm not mistaken. Now we have Greymon. Greymon says reveal on Digivolution, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Alphamon and Mongo, and place it in your hand, and place 1 card with anybody in its trait underneath this Digimon at the bottom of Digivolution sources. Trash the rest. So reveal the top 3, find that Alphamon, trash the rest of them, and then put an anybody underneath it, which would be I believe a Raijimon, which gives Alphamon another, would unsuspend Alphamon after it attacks once. So it gives another attack. Alphamon does Alphamon things. This has an inheritable. When it's Alphamon in its name, delete Digimon with a play cost of 5 or less. So basically, it just does the same exact thing as Raptormon do. That one deletes 1, 5 costs less. This one deletes 1, 5 costs less. So all the little weenies, it's just going to delete as it's attacking. So as attacking, it's like, oh, kill that, kill that, kill that. Like, they do not like little weenie rush. They really, really don't. Maybe it's their way of having Alphamon having a inheritable out to Armor Purge, because you can pop an Armor Purge and then they get sent and then pop another one. Unless Armor Purges are they 6s? They may be. I think Flamejamon's a 6. Yeah, so it might not work with them. Just so you know. Megadramon. So Megadramon is a level 5 Digimon, 4 cost to Digivolve from red or black. So they're not incentivizing you to Digivolve really, or else they would have given you a 3. But when Digivolve, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon or attainment with a 3 cost of 3 or less. I honestly believe this is more of a legacy support for Machine Dramon and Chaos Dramon. So, because it has an inheritable win attack, and if the Digimon has a machine or Dragon Kin in its traits, delete one Digimon or attainment with a 3 play cost or less. That's going to be a little more relevant. It is a sideboard, so it does work with Machine Dramon. Not bad. Now, here's Alphamon. So, Alphamon, level 6, 11k DP, 12 cost to play, 3 to Digivolve from a 5 black. When Digivolving, plays one card with S anybody from the trash to the bottom of this Digimon Digivolution sources. So you can go ahead and just put stuff underneath it from the trash. You don't have to worry about always having a hand. Your turn, once per turn, when you Digivolve, when this card Digivolution cards increase by an effect, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. So that's actually very good. That's actually very, very good. Very, very, very good. Very good. Can't complain about that one at all. Very good. This is the Alphamon that you'll play 4 of. You might play 2 of the other one. You might play like 3 Raijimon. But this is the Alphamon that you play 4 of. Like, it's that much better than the other Alphamon. So, alternate art looks amazing, by the way. It looks amazing. So, here's the last of the trio for the Jestimon deck. So, Raijimon. So, Raijimon. And for... Yeah, so... Raijimon and Lightdramon. There you go. So, there's a reason why Raijimon is called Lightdramon instead of Raijimon in the OCG, because this card, I believe in the OCG, was Raijimon, and they didn't want it to be so similar to where they thought it was, the same. So that's why it's Lightdramon in the OCG. I believe it's Raijimon here. No, I think it's Lightdramon here. Either way it goes, but that's why there's a difference between the two of them. They want it based off of, Raijin, I believe, is lightning in Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why a lot of people like, is it Raidamon? Okay, I'm getting all mixed up. I'll tell you, I already recorded 2 videos today. I'm on fumes right now. It's almost midnight. But I had to put that on my list to do when it comes to lore. I talk about the Digimon line and the different names of the Digimon line. Why? So, Raijimon. So Raijimon is a 4 cost. Is a 12 cost to play, 12,000 DP. 4 cost to Digivolve from a black. 2 cost to Digivolve from a black level 6, and it has the effects of on play or when Digivolving, you may place 1 Fujimon, Raijimon, Suinjimon from your trash at the bottom of this Digimon Digivolution sources, and gain 1 memory for each card placed. So if you Digivolve on top of a 5 and you have all 3, you put them underneath them. You basically Digivolve for 1, and just to go back and give you a little tidbit. This one, when attacking, suspend one of your Digimon with a 5,000 DP or less. This Digimon cannot be unsuspended at the unsuspend phase. Raijimon, Raijimon. Now Raijimon, when attacking. Has a heritable when attacking, minus 4k to one of your opponent's Digimon. And then Suijimon, return one of your opponent's level 4 lower Digimon to your owner's hand. So basically, it's getting Raijimon all these stats, and when it attacks, and Raijimon when it attacks, if the total colors of your level 6 cards in this Digimon Digivolution sources are 3 or more, the Digimon gains 3,000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn, which means it becomes 15k when attacking. And if it's 4 or more colors, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon by 1. You can set this up in any order that you want to. You can set this up to where this can de-digivolve something by 1, and then you can, suspend it if it's 5,000 DP or less. You can minus 4k DP to something. So if it's like a champion, you can de-digivolve and then pop it with Raijimon, or you can go ahead and there's Sujimon. You can go ahead and return it if it's a level 5 going down to a level 4. You can bounce it back to your opponent's hand. So like it really does mitigate a lot. So you can basically pop something that's 4k or less, bounce something that's level 4 or lower back, suspend something with 5k DP or less, which is technically like level 4 or lower, and it cannot unsuspend until the end of your opponent's turn. Or so basically their next standby phase, it can't unsuspend. And then you de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon by 1. So this deck is built solely around the level 6s. And you wanted to get these level 6s into, I believe, the trash, if I'm not mistaken. It wants to, from the trash. So you want to get these to the trash as soon as possible. So you want to turbo them out as fast as possible. And these cards also work with Gestimon. So you can play a Gestimon deck and throw a bunch of level 6s in there. And if Gestimon ever goes down, you have a Raijimon for a backup to where you can Digivolve into and put all those cards underneath it. Or if you play all those cards, like they all have the hand triggers now. So main and hand, if a Digimon with Gestmon's name or a Raijimon name, you can put it underneath at the bottom of it. At the bottom of one of those Digimon by paying 1 memory cost. So you can Digivolve on top of your Gestimon and then pay one, and put everything underneath it if they're not in trash, but they're in your hand instead. So it's a niche deck. It's a niche deck, but not bad. Not bad at all. Gaiomon. This card is good. So Gaiomon, it Digivolves from a red or black level 5 for 5. I think that is the steepest level 6 Digivolution cost that we've ever seen. So it can Digivolve on top of a Black War Greymon for 2. So you're going to be playing this in Black War Greymon. And it automatically has, so it's treated like it's treated as if it has Greymon in its name, which is perfectly fine because that means you can Nokia this card for 1 or 4 if you're Digivolving off of a 5. It has security attack +1 and reboot, which means your opponent cannot swing into it unless they can swing into it unsuspended. And when Digivolving, if you have a black Digivolution card, one of your opponent's Digimon de-Digivolves by 1, and if you have a red one, it gains Blitz. So it benefits you from playing Black War Greymon. And then when you Digivolve on top of this, even if you pass turn, you can de-Digivolve something and Blitz. And you can Blitz with +1 security, and then during your opponent's unsuspend phase, you reboot. There you go. Very, very good. Very, very good. I think it's a good addition to the Black War Greymon deck. Last black Digimon looking at is Bihaomon. This is the last of the Digimon Sovereigns that we needed to come out. They gave us Zulamon 2 Digimon cards before they brought this bad boy out. Now, I'm going to show you why they waited to bring this out. So, it's the typical 13-13-5 for all the Sovereigns, except for the blue, yellow Azulanmon. It's the only one that's different. But all the original sovereigns 100% had the same stat lines. So when Digivolving, unsuspend 2 of your Digimon and or Tamers. Then for each of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon and or Tamers, gain 1 memory. So if your opponent built wide, you can Digivolve. You can do all your stuff. Digivolve on top. Digivolve this for 5. And then you can unsuspend 2 of your Digimon and or Tamers, which means you get 2 extra attacks or double use of your Tamers. And then for all your opponent's unsuspended Digimon, you then gain that memory back. Pretty dang good. So then end of your turn, for every 2 of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon and or Tamers, trash the top card of security. This punishes decks that want to go wide. This punishes you from want to go wide. Like, it's funny, but I will always say this is a Waymon counter type of card. Because Waymon wants to build extremely wide before it just overwhelms you with Digimon. This one says, I'm going to punish you for doing so. Simple. I'm just going to punish you for doing so. Not a bad card at all. Let's go on down to the Black Tamers. We got 2 Black Tamers here. Daigo. 3 costs on the play Tamer. All turns when an opponent's Digimon becomes unsuspended in the main phase, you may suspend this Tamer, gain 1 memory. That's very, very good. I mean, you just gain a memory for, attacking, suspending. Like, it doesn't say when it attacks. It just says it doesn't matter. When your opponent is attacking or using some kind of, Digimon effect that suspends it, guess what? You get to gain a memory. So, Digiabsorption, you gain a memory. There you go. Your turn. When your Digimon digivolves into a level 6 Digimon, it gains blocker. And when the opponent Digimon attacks, you may suspend the Digimon to force the opponent to attack it instead until the end of your opponent's next turn. This goes with Gallimon, to where you can Digivolve, attack with Gallimon, do +1 security, reboot it, it gains blocker, and then when your opponent tries to attack, then they have to be forced to attack that Digimon. Bit Black Blockers is getting so poor like crazy. Jeez Louise. Mikey. Maki. That sounds better. Maki. Okay. I have to check myself real quick. So Maki. 3 costs to play Tamer. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Tapermon and 1 2-color card with black among them to your hand. Return the rest of the bottom of your deck. Not bad. It's a generic black dual color card. Black War Greymon, anybody? Even the Raijimon and Suinjinmon and all those cards are black and some other color. All of them. Your turn. When a Digimon would digivolve into when a Digimon digivolves into a card that has 2 or more colors, including black, suspend the Digimon and it has a Digivolution cost reduced by 1. That makes Raijimon 0 cost to digivolve. 1 cost to digivolve. You digivolve on top of Justmon for 1, and then you add all 3 in hand if you don't have them in trash. So 2, 3, 4. So you'll use it, but you'll gain everything. Or if they're in trash, you digivolve for 1, and on top of a Jessimon, and then you put everything underneath it. Crazy good. That's actually not bad. The deck is still very level 6 heavy. Like, you're gonna be playing like 10 level 6s in that deck. like 10 of them. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna see somebody try to make that work. Now, Heavy Machine Digimon's Advance. 0 cost to play option card. Main, you may try one card with Cyborg or Machinist traits from your hand to have all your level 6 Digimon with machines and their traits gain Rush. Okay. And on play, this Digimon can attack the turn it comes into play, and on play, if this Digimon has a Digivolution card, Blitz. Okay. So, if the Digimon has an on-play ability, it gains Blitz. If this is not a Machinedramon, Chaosdramon type of card, I don't know what it is. This card is insane. And of course it goes back to the Raijimon, right? So the Raijimon is on play or Digivolution. So you can hard play the Raijimon for 12. Attach everything underneath it, yada, 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 yada. Attack and do all those effects and de-digivolve and suspend. And you can do that. Or you can simply just Digivolve and then use this. And then it gains Rush. Even if the Digimon Leafy didn't come out properly or wasn't Digivolved properly or wasn't on board beforehand, it still gains Rush. And because it has an on play, it gains Blitz. Ooh wee. Okay. So, no. And on play. So, okay. If you play this, any Digimon that you on play, again, like a Machinedramon, you do all the Machinedramon stuff, and then guess what? Instead of, you passing your opponent with 6 or 7 memory, you then get to attack because it has Blitz. Pretty good, Machinedramon players. Security. You may trash one Cyborg or machine and straight from your hand. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with less cost than it or equal to. Oh my goodness. So if I pitch a Chaosdramon, I can delete any Digimon that has a play cost that's equal to Chaosdramon or less if this has security. This is going to be a very good card that Machinedramon players are going to play. They might play 4 of these. I'm not going to lie to you. Just because you want to hit that, you want that security hit. Security hit is very, very good. Kongu. Let's go with Kongu. So 2 costs to play. Option card main until the next time your opponent turns ends. Your opponent's Digimon will play cost of 7 that cannot attack, and cards cannot be added to either player's security by effects. A play cost of 7 or less. Do you know that is most level 5 and lower Digimon? I would say it's like half. It's all the vanilla Digimon that are level 5. Some of the weaker level 5s that are 7s. The higher end ones like, Black War Growlmon or Lady Devilmon that are very useful. This won't affect them. But that's good. That is so good. It punishes your opponent super hard. This is this stuns them out for a turn. Man, this is good. This stuns them out for a turn. This is crazy. That's actually good. And in security effect, you get to activate it. So they swing in and hit this first check. Guess what? None of the other Digimon that's a 7 play cost or less is going to attack. Woo! That's good. That's good. X Evolution. 3 costs to play an option card. If you have a Digimon with S anybody in traits, you may play this without meeting the color requirements. So you can play it in stuff like Metagarurumon X, and you can play it in stuff like Grandest Kawagamon, because that is an S anybody Digimon. Main, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. One of your opponent, one of your Digimon may evolve into a card with S anybody among them without paying its memory cost. Trash the rest of them, then place 1 card with S anybody from your trash underneath 1 Digimon with S anybody. So in other words, it's top 3. Okay, say how Duromon, and I'll play this. Top 3, if I hit a Durogromon, which is their level 4, then I get the Digivolve for free on top of that, trash the rest of it, and then I get to take one of those cards from my trash if it was an S antibody. One of them cards with S antibody from my trash and put it underneath this Digimon, which then will probably trigger something like the Duromon to gain a memory. So extremely good. Security effect, reveal the top 3, add 1. Okay, then it just becomes a searcher. If it has security, it just becomes a searcher. That's not bad at all. Like, that's actually pretty dang good, to be honest with you. Digitalized of Soul. Alphamon looking nice. So 5 costs to play, option card black. Security effect just says activate main. So main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost equal to or less than the play cost of 1 of the Digimon with S anybody among them. Trash the reveal cards, then place 1 of them cards with S anybody and its traits from the trash underneath 1 of your cards with one of your Digimon with S anybody Digivolution cards. It's just giving you more ways to put the stacked cards underneath it. That was the biggest thing they saw with Alphamon, is that you're like, it's okay, sure, but I need like Cool Boy to do all this shenanigans, or the other Black Tamer, which I'm spacing their name right now, not Coda, but the other one. So it's giving you options to play, if you don't have those as well. It's fleshing those holes out so it can be more, cohesive. Alphamon Oriakin. So Alphamon Oriakin, or Alphamon Dragon Spear mode. So you can Digivolve. It's level 7, 16,000 DP. That is the highest in the game, I'm pretty sure. Besides, no. I think that's the highest in the. I want to say Reaper's. No, Reaper's not that big. I don't think Reaper's 20K. Hold on, now I gotta look. I wonder if the Reaper is 20K. The Reaper Digimon. Because I want to say that, no. Reaper's only 15. So this is the highest single Digimon in a game when it comes to pure attack. So you can attack this and at face value, and this thing is the highest Digimon. That's crazy. Alphamon was said to be the most powerful all-royal knights and the most powerful Digimon in the Digimon land. So it was only fitting that it can. No. I believe Paladin mode matches it. Yeah, I believe Paladin mode matches it. I believe Paladin mode is 15 or 16. I believe they actually clash, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe they actually clash. So I think this is the second. I think this is the second Digimon with 16k DP. Yeah. So 16k DP, 15 cost to play, 7 Digivolve from level 6, 3 the Digivolve from an Alphamon with Ryuumon and its Digivolution sources. So you want to get the Ryuumon, the Oriumon. There you go, not Ryuumon. The Oriumon underneath the Alphamon to play this for 3. When Digivolve, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. With the highest play cost, not the highest level. So, interesting. Okay. So I thought that was a lot better. It deletes all Digimon with the highest play cost. If it's the highest level, you can delete multiple Digimon. I mean, yeah, you can say, there's some Digimon. Yeah, we got 12s here and 13s here, and we have multiple zones. Sure, it can hit more than one Digimon, but it's going to delete a Digimon. And most likely it's going to delete the most powerful Digimon that you have. In the turn, you may return up to 7 9-digit eggs or as anybody in its trait from this Digimon Digivolution sources to the bottom of the opponent's deck. Gain 1 for each. So, if you have a Ryuumon underneath for Alphamon, Digivolve for 3, you swing in, and then, oh no, it's into your turn. So you want to Digivolve, and even if you swing, you can play a card, into your turn, you can detach all the materials from underneath it, and you can then gain all that memory back, pretty much giving you another turn, or continue your turn. That's pretty busted. Not gonna lie, that's pretty busted. Pretty good. It's funny. I don't like the alternate art better than the regular art. I love the regular art. It's amazing. It's just amazing. So what I think about all the black cards, I think the black cards are actually fantastic. I think Alphamon is going to come to fruition at maximum power. I think that the Gaiomon is going to be a good addition to the Black War Greymon support. Bahumon, it's just going to be a very good card to have. Yeah, and then the option cards, I think Heavy Machining Digimon's Advance is going to be great. I think this card's going to be bananas. Congo, I think this card is going to be bananas. People's going to want to play this in black cards. So overall, I think it's actually very good. Even the Tamers are good. I think black is actually pretty good. So let's finish this entire series. Let's finish this entire episode off. We're just going to end this now. So, Pagumon. Now we have the purples. Pagumon, when attacking, trash 1 card from your hand, gains 1 plus 1000 DP. Not bad, 1000 DP, 1000 DP. It can make a break. Gazimon, as anybody. Digivolve on top of Gazimon. Trash the top 3 cards of your deck. It just mills. And it's for free. So it mills for free. Not bad. Dracomon, on play. Reveal top 3 at an undead or dark animal among them. And trash 1 with undead or dark animal and its traits. Put the rest of the bottom of your deck. Inheritable, when attacking, you may Digivolve into a Digimon with undead or dark animal and its traits. If you don't know what dark animal is, dark animal would be like those beast type Digimon. So it'd be like the oh my god, I'm blanking right now. It'd be like the Doberman or the Tapermon or those kind of cards. Like those kind of cards. Like the Gazimons and stuff like that. Like animals or undead, of course, is like Myotismon and vampires and stuff like that. That's undead. But dark animals like them dark beasts that I believe Anubismon. Yeah, Anubismon is a dark animal. Yeah, Newsmon is a dark animal. So you'll be able to actually search a Newsmon off of this. You'll be able to digivolve into a Newsmon. If it was a level 5, you'll be able to attack and digivolve into a Newsmon. So Newsmon is getting indirect support, or no, direct support. Let's just say direct support. Now remember, this is a mammal. This is a mammal. Salmon is a mammal. On play, real top 4 cards. Add 2 color card that has purple among them. It is a Gatomon for level 3. You're going to probably want to play this. I definitely am going to play this. Sanlopemon? Sanglopemon. Let's go with that. Inheritable, you may digivolve. And so it has an inheritable that you may digivolve this Digimon into a dark. Yeah, so basically, you can, so they all are in the same window. And it's giving me the impression to where they're all win attackings, but it's not the Digimon that is a win attacking, if you know what I'm saying. Because win attacking is on the declaration of attacking. So you cannot digivolve into this and attack with Dracomon to digivolve into something else, draw a card, and then you can digivolve into something else. No. For that's my judge brain thinking. I was thinking that once you attack that window of attacking, because it's win attacking, it's win attacking. So you can digivolve it for its cost, but you can't stack these inheritables, if that makes any sense. So we have Mikumon. So Mikumon security, it plays itself a hidden security. It has an inheritable. It says on deletion, if this Digimon has 2 or more colors, gain 2 memory. So if a Digimon digivolves on top of this, it has to be a dual color in order to gain 2 memory. Not this card, but the Digimon that digivolves on top of it. Durgamon. Digivolves on top of 0. When digivolving, tries 1 with Dexmon in his name or as anybody in his traits, gain a memory. That's good. When digivolving, this card has Durgamon and its Digivolution traits, it gains blocker and retaliation. It's an upgraded evil version of it. That's just all it is. Pretty good if you ask me. Maycrackmon Vicious Mode. Maycrackmon Vicious Mode. Yes, it says Maycrackmon. I think that's supposed to be something else. I don't think it's Maycrackmon. But Maycrackmon? Oh, that's interesting. So Vicious Mode says, on play when digivolving, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If it's a purple card, trash this away. Delete 1 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. If it's a yellow card, trash this away. Give one of your opponent Digimon minus 3 KDP, and it has the same inheritable as Mikomon. So building up to the dual color to where if it's deleted, you're gonna gain 4 memory. So far, so good. Matadramon. Oh, there's an A missing here. Level 5, 7 KDP, 7 cost play, 3 Digivolve from 4. When attacking, you may trash 1 card with undead or dark animal and its traits to gain 3000 DP because 10k. When a Digimon will Digivolve into a card from your trash, reduce the Digivolution card by 1. So you can attack and have one of the inheritables of Dracomon or Sanlopemon underneath it, digivolve and reduce the Digivolution cost by 1, which is very good. It's a bridge card. It's a bridge card. Death's Dual Greymon. Digivolve from 1 on Death's Dual Greymon. I think that's the first one that has a cost for X antibody on top of itself outside level 6s. I think that's the first one. I could be mistaken. It's been a while since I finished this. When Digivolving, you may trash one card with Dexmon in its name or ask anybody, gain one memory. Pretty much makes it 0 now. When Digivolving, if it has Dual Greymon underneath it, you may delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Not bad, pretty dang good. Grand Dracmon. So, Grand Dracmon, 12k DP, 12 cards to play, 4 Digivolve. That's pretty standard still. That's pretty standard. When Digivolving, you may play one level 3 you play one level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. That is a better Anubismon. No, it's the same effect of Anubismon, because both Anubismon and this card allows them to get their effects. Anubismon gives them rush. This card just says at the end of the attack, you may Digivolve one of your other Digimon into an undead or dark animal in its traits without paying its cost. Ooh, that's pretty good. So it doesn't have a level stipulation. So say you have an Angelwomon on the side and you attack and Digivolve into this Grand Dracmon for 4. Of course, the swing go through. Once the attack ends, you can Digivolve the Lady Devilmon into an Anubismon to draw a card and to play a level 3 Digimon from your trash, all before ending your turn. That's actually not that bad. That's actually pretty dang good if you ask me. And delete, and you bring back a level 3 as well. So you can have 2 level 3s, so you can bring like a Psychmon, and then off of Newsmon, you can bring back like a Gazimon to do some blocking, Digivolution prevention kind of block. Pretty good if you ask me. Pretty good. Now, Raijimon. It's been a while since I saw that movie. Raijimon, I want to say Raijimon. We won't go with that. 12 costs to play, 12,000 DP, 4 from a purple or yellow. On play, you may play one purple or yellow Digimon with 6k or less DP from your trash. If your security stack is 1 or fewer, you may play one level 6 or lower Digimon with Angel or Fallen Angel in its trash without paying its memory cost instead. Mind you, this is an on play. That's an on play ability. That suck. That means you pay 12 for this. You can say, yeah, but if it's deleted and getting all that memory from its inheritables, yeah, but I want to do that. I want to use that for something else. What? Yeah. I know where it's going. It's supposed to bring back out like a Phonymon or Mastermon or I know. It's the Digimon lore. I know. End of term, you can DNA Digivolve this Digimon, one other Digimon, by paying its DNA Digivolution DNA Digivolution cost. I'm not filling that card whatsoever. The alternate art looks sick, though. That looks amazing. That's Duromon. So, that's Duromon, 13k DP, 13 cost to play, 5 the Digivolve from purple or black. That is crazy. 2 Digivolve on top of Durogurumon. When Digivolving, this Digimon has Durogurumon in its Digivolution cards, or Digivolving from the trash, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. That can hit a lot of Digimon. On deletion, you may play one level 3 black or purple Digimon from your trash, and if you have 5 or more cards with Dex in its name, play one Dexmon from its trash instead. So it's like Metal Myotismon. Because Metal Myotismon says when it's played, if you have 5 or more Myotismon in trash, you get the pop one of your opponent's Digimon without a level requirement, and trash the top card of security. I don't know how I feel about Doramon, but that's Doramon. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I just don't right now. Not right now. Alternate art looks sick. Oh my goodness. The alternate art looks so nice. So yeah, this is probably the deck I'm going to be searching for the alternate arts for, like the higher end stuff. Yeah, this deck looks sick. That looks sick. Ordinmon. So Ordinmon. So or Dynamon. Or Dynamon. Or Dynamon. Or Dynamon. Sound Jamaican. Okay. Ordinmon is a level 7 and a Digivolution. It's a DNA Digivolution Digimon. It's a Jorgus Digimon for 0. Purple level 6, a yellow level 6. When DNA Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon and all of their. Delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon and all their level 5 or lower Digimon for each Digimon deleted by its effect. Recover +1. So basically, this card kills all level 5 or lower Digimon and one of your opponent level 6 or higher Digimon. So basically, this card can become a board wipe. This card can literally be a board wipe. And then for every Digimon that's deleted, you recover +1. Which means you can get 5, 6, 7. There's no cap to this security recovery, like how we see in Marine Angemon. How Marine Angemon said you could only go up to 6. There's no cap here. If you had 2 security and you delete 6 Digimon, hypothetically, 6 Digimon, you can go all the way up to 8 security. That's bananas. That's insane. On deletion, trash the top card of your security to play this card from the trash without paying its memory cost. That is a boss monster. Purple, that is a boss monster. Purple players, that is a boss monster. You're going to play this card if you're playing any kind of Mastermon or Purple Yellow Jorgus. You're going to play this card. This card is insane. Jeez Louise. This card is insane. Alternate art actually looks nice. It's a little bit more touch up. It's a touch up from the anime. I know it's a touch up from the anime. I like it though. I like it. Now, Omnimon Merciful Mode, Digivolve from red, green, yellow, blue for 6. 3 from an Omnimon, level 7. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon for each card with Mega in this Digimon's trait. Then return 10 cards in your opponent's trash to the bottom of their deck in any order. It's anti-purple. That's it. It's just anti-purple. Start your turn, trash the top card of this Digimon. If you do, trash the top card of your opponent's security. So it takes security while it's on its way out. Just how it is. That's actually very good. Very, very, very good. Cool Boy. 2 cards to play. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add one S anybody. Add 1 card with S anybody in its traits, and 1 option card with S anybody in its trait, and place the remainder at the bottom of your deck. Your turn. When one Digimon will Digivolve into a Digimon with the same level with S anybody, you may spend this and then gain 1 memory, draw 1 card. It's for those, like, you know, Alphamon / Dex, Doramon, those type of decks. Those type of decks that I'm playing. Those type of decks. Love it. Debt Solution. 0 cost play option card. Security effect is added to your hand. If you have a Digimon as anybody, you negate the color requirement. One of your Digimon can digivolve into a Digimon. One of your Digimon can digivolve into a Digimon from your trash with Dexmon in its name. Help speed up that process so you can trash it and you play it for free. So good. Nah, I'm playing. You don't play for free. You know you gotta pay a cost with this. You pay Digivolution cost with it. Simple as that. Very, very good though. Very good. Metal Impulse. Metal Impulse just costs to play option card. Security effect is activate main. Main trash at the top 3 cards of your deck, and for each card trashed, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon by 1. So you can de-digivolve them up. You can de-digivolve them 3 times. One of your Digimon, then delete 1 level 4 or lower. So basically, it is a Gaia Force for black purple. You trash 3, you de-digivolve something 3. So even if it's at a 6, it goes down to 5, 4, 3. It's gone. Or if it's a 7, it goes down to 6, 5, 4. Guess what? It's gone. Simple. It's a Gaia Force. It really is just a Gaia Force. Eye of the Gorgon. 8 cost to play. Delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. If a Digimon is deleted by this way, you may play one purple level 3 Digimon from your trash. Cannot activate its effects. Security will play main. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. If that's the case, then you just play Trump Sword. Just play Trump Sword. I'm sorry. That's it. Just play Trump Sword. That's it. Ask anybody. If a Digimon you haven't played. Okay, if you have a Digimon in play, you may place it in your hand, ignoring club requirements. Simple. Security effect. Gain 1 memory and add this card to your hand. So when it's hit security, you gain an effect to add to your hand and gain a memory. Good. Main, place the card at the bottom of your one of your Digimon without X antibody in the Digivolution sources. So it gives it X antibody. Basically, right here, and it's inheritable. All turns. X antibody can't be trashed from this Digimon's Digivolution sources by card effects. When attacking, you may digivolve this Digimon into a Digimon with S antibody and its traits by paying a Digivolution cost. This is the card that makes Gallimon X deadly. This is a card that a lot of decks are going to play because it gives it the S antibody and it can't be trashed. So therefore, stuff like Blue Hybrid that wants to stun you down, stuff like that, they can't trash this. They can't trash this. Like, so you play this, you put underneath it, guess what? They can't trash this, so therefore you can never be stunned by like a Holiday Memory Boost or something Confidence Blizzard. You can't be a Hexabloud can't stun you. Tommy can't strip everything. Tommy's hybrids can't stun. Like, this card is going to be played in a lot of decks, especially if you're going against a blue hybrid deck and blue hybrid is still around. This card is going to be played in a lot of decks, and I think blue hybrid is still going to be around come BT9. X program. 8 cost to play. If you have Digimon with Dex in its name, play this without cover requirement. Delete 1 Digimon without X antibody and traits. If both players have 3 or more Digimon in total, delete all Digimon without X antibody and its trait. And security effect, delete 1 Digimon without X antibody. It's a Gaia Force with a better upside. But you have to get Dexmon out. No, with Dex in his name. Never mind. With Dex in his name. Pretty good. Actually, I think that's pretty good. Because you can potentially board wipe your opponent. So, this S antibody stuff is going to really push people to play S antibody as an option card. So that way they don't get their board wiped. And then last card we're going to look at is Dexmon. Dexmon is a level 7 black and purple Digimon. 15,000 DP. 20 cost to play, 6 to digivolve from black or purple. When you will play this card, reduce the play cost by 3 for each of your opponent's tamers in play, which means if your opponent has, opponent has 5 tamers, you get 15 memory back, which is a 5 cost to play, yada, yada, yada. On play or Digivolution, digivolve all your opponent's Digimon by 1, and then delete all of 4 lower. That's amazing, because being able to digivolve everything by 1 and then delete is freaking amazing, because you can force a lot of plays out of people. And believe it or not, this card actually might hinder Armor Rush for actually being a legit, contender again. Because being able to digivolve by 1 and then delete, it doesn't proc Armor Purge. It just digivolves everything, send them to the trash, and then delete everything underneath it. So this might be, we might see an anti-armor release as an actual viable deck if Dexmon ever gets rolling, and a lot of people are hyped about Dexmon. End of your opponent's turn. Once per turn, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. Bro, this card is a menace to society. It's one of those cards to where if you sit this card on board, you have a great chance of winning that game. If you can sit this card on board, you have a great chance of winning that game. And this card would be played in just about Mastermind can play this card. Like, you can Jorgens is a Mastermind, do all them shenanigans, and then evolve on top of this. And then guess what? You delete everything, and then you say, oh yeah, go ahead. And then they try to play something to establish board. Like, oh yeah, end of your turn, guess what? Delete all your low play cost ones. So your rookies are not going to survive this turn. Jeez. It's just so good. Well, what was my thoughts about the entire set? I feel like the entire set is good. I feel like it's very, very, very good. The S Anybody line, the Gallimon is going to be good. All the S Anybody stuff is going to be good. Jellymon is going to be coming out. People actually might be testing out the Jellymon and Tesla Jellymon type of thing. I think Yellow got shafted pretty hard. I'm sure you got Rise Greymon Legacy support here. Shine Greymon Legacy support here, but I don't know. I think it got shafted pretty hard. Yeah, you got a couple armor purge Digimon, but they don't do anything. Green here, outside of Granus Kuwagamon, does nothing. Just to say that, it does nothing. Granus Kuwagamon is the only thing that's holding green afloat. Dino Tigermon is okay, but nothing to laugh home, nothing to take home about. Alphamon, this Alphamon stuff looks pretty good. The Alphamon looks pretty good. Duramon is debatable. The Greymon is debatable. Gaiomon is actually pretty good for Black or Greymon. If you're playing Black or Greymon, you want to play one or two of these easily. I do like the Drac stuff, the Grand Drac stuff, and all the beasts, all the dark animals and the undead stuff. Maybe we can get give some love to Myotismon being a deck, because Myotismon is okay, but like it needs more. This might actually make Myotismon actually playable within maybe a different art type rather than itself. That's Duogurumon. This card, these level 7s are busted. All these level 7s are busted, dude. All the level 7s are busted. All level 6 are actually decently good to actually great. I think this set is going to be very, very good. The tamers are alright. They do give the dual color, so you can play the tamer and be able to use your dual color type of option cards that don't have to worry about sticking a Digimon on board. BB Thunder. I'm telling you, it's funny because some people were talking about playing the Jellymon control type of deck. Overall, I think the set is actually meta defining. I think this is going to be a set to where it's going to ship everything. I feel like all the flagships for each color is probably in these sets. You might see red lean back on either War Greymon X or Gallantmon X. You might see blue lean back on Metagroomon X Antibody, or something else that incorporates the X Antibody stuff. Yellow is just gonna probably be yellow purple or yellow hybrid. Most likely it's gonna be yellow hybrid. To be honest with you. Um, Green is gonna fall back on Grand's Kawagamon, because being able to Jorgus and then going to Grand Kawagamon, being able to Digiburst like 4 times for a +4 security check, going to Grand Kawagamon for one, being able to spin something, you can attack something, hitting this bad boy gives you piercing, you know, yeah, just good. Like you can smack all the security at once, and there's nothing they can do about it. Um, I still think purple and black are very, very good. The purple, I think a lot of people are following the Dex Duramon stuff. Mastermind would still be a relevant deck, super relevant deck. I think Mastermind got more support with the Mako line and the uh, the new level 7 Ordinmon. It's just that good. It really is just that good. Of course, Merciful Mode is Merciful Mode. It's a great freaking card. Half of these option cards are decent to great. Even and then the level 7s are good. Like all the level 7s are good. Like I said, all level 7s are good. Going to be played, instantly played. Most of the level 6s we played, I mean, outside of the niche ones like the Raijimon and all its abilities, unless you're playing a Jesmon deck. But for the most part, I think this is the meta defining deck. I don't know about BT10 unless they reveal some broken stuff in BT10. I think BT10 is just meta warping, not meta defining. If you don't know the difference, meta warping is when people add something from that set into the meta and it sticks. Meta defining is that the meta is now that set to where it's defined that set. The meta is defined by that set and that set only. Like BT7, BT8 were meta warping sets. BT7, guess what? People play more tamers in their deck because of BT7, because you can throw in hybrids if you want to. BT8, dual colors were things. So everybody's playing dual colors outside of Alphamon, which Alphamon probably in BT9 be playing dual colors. But everybody's playing dual colors. That's meta warping. Jorgus is meta warping. This set's gonna be meta defining. This set is gonna be Galamon's gonna be a meta deck. War Greymon, that definitely could be a meta deck. Metagroomon, maybe we can see it might be a meta deck, might be a tier 2 deck. Greatest Kawagamon, I can see that being a meta deck. By far, I can see that being a meta deck. Alphamon, meta deck. Tier 1 meta deck. I can see Black Hole Greymon being a solid tier 2, possibly trying to hit that tier 1 status. Mastermind gets more support. The Grand Dracomon, I think they're a roll deck at best, maybe a tier 2 deck. The Dex Dual Goromon deck, I think it's going to be a tier 2 deck, trying to hit that tier 1 cusp. Mastermind's going to be pretty good. It's going to give it a run for its money. Purple is going to have 3 different decks trying to fight for that flagship top spot. You got, just the level 7's going crazy. Alphamon's going crazy. Dexmon's going to be insane. Ordinmon's going to be insane. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and wrap up this series. BT10 is going to be releasing, EXO3. I got to see how I want to do this series. I might have to just sit down for one day and just do all these in one time instead of trying to split them up into 3. It gets away from me when it's in three different sessions like this. But yeah, let me know what you hype about. So, I'm hype. I'm hype about black and purple. That green looks good. Grand Squadron looks so good. But this whole entire set, I don't see. This set is probably the best set that we're going to have. But standing alone by itself, it's good. But combining it with all the stuff in the past, it makes it the best set that we had. If you take everything into consideration, this will be the best set that we had, and I don't think BT10 is going to compare to this whatsoever. I do not think so. I do not think so. I think this is the best set by far. If BT7 and BT8 was 8 and 9s, this is definitely a 10. So let me know what you're hype about. I'm about to finally go to bed. I got work in the morning. So this is the end of BT9 Future Visions. Let me know what you're hype about in the comment section below. And I figured this series out. I'll try to fine tune this bad boy. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.